Hello there, and welcome to another Starfield video. Today we've got another subscriber build. This is the Salamander by Rihibs. I do apologize if I have butchered your name. I'm bad at pronouncing things. If you've not couldn't tell by some of my streams and videos. So this is a custom build, as the title and name suggests, and as the name says, is a Salamander. It's a very cool looking ship. Even though it's like made up of like a load of different ship kind of parts, it kind of gives me Deimos vibes, just in the color scheme, I suppose. This is a multi-role ship built by him or them. Really nice. It uses merging, just if you couldn't tell, so some of you guys may not like that. I don't mind it personally. I think it looks quite nice. I think merging. I think some people dislike merging, which is fair. I think I see merging as a kind of stopgap until Bethesda give us either loosen the kind of the build requirements or give us like more options, which I feel like they're gonna do at least one of those things in the near future. Anyway, so if we get into the stats of this vessel, it's got a fuel of 400, which is more than adequate to get the job done. It's got a hull of 1249, which for a B-class vessel is astronomical. It's got a cargo capacity of 2800. That's mainly from those Panoptes crates on the side. It's B-class with a reactor of 39. I'm assuming it's got the 39 reactor as opposed to the 40 because that extra hull. Only got a crew of 4, which is quite interesting, but it's not too bad. It's got a jump range of 25 light years, which is above average. It's not 30, but considering the fact that it carries so much, it's more than acceptable. Shield of 1500, which is very nice indeed. It's got 3 sets of weapons. It's got ballistic cannons, which are the fast-firing Vanguard versions mounted underneath the cockpit. It's got some particle weapons, more Vanguard weapons. They're merged together there in the side of the cockpit, and then it's got 2 missile pods. The price to make this is going to be probably around 350k without perks. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? So here it is here. It's quite a long boy. A bit wide too, but it looks really nice. I really like the shape, and I love those big engines on the back, the big landing gear on the front, not the back. Those Hope Tech landing gear, they're very cool. Hopefully at some point, we'll see like a mod or a change that allows them to be used as actual like thruster engines. Yeah, really nice. We've got multiple sets of engines. We got the Slayton Aerospace A-class engines there mounted on the front, and then we've got a B-class Slayton Aerospace mounted on the back. Give it a little bit more of a vroom. I kind of like in my head, I'm thinking like these are like the maneuvering thrusters on the side, and then the back thrusters are your kind of main propulsion. Anyway, in we get through the Nova Galactic entryway. I like the name, the Salamander. It kind of makes sense because salamanders are kind of long, and yeah, they're long. I was gonna say that I'm pretty sure like salamanders, do they only have 2 sets of legs or 2 legs? Maybe I'm misthinking. If it is, very clever. If it's not, I'm just an idiot. Anyway, so we got this living quarters here, 3x1, I believe. This is a Deimos living quarters. Got the galley here, some chairs. We got some beds there, nice. Then we got some more chairs. Something I've noticed with a lot of these, there's a lot of like storage options around, and I don't mind it necessarily, but I kind of wish like you could have like, which I'm assuming it's something that will come in the future, but I'd definitely be like removing all these crates. They're kind of a hazard. Like imagine if like your gravity like went out. Or you're like the gravity on the ship went out and you just get hit in the face. You like wake up and then instantly get hit in the face like a box of lettuce. You know, it's not a vibe. Anyway, if we drop down here, we have a workshop. Hello there, Sarah and
just what is on your mind?
We got an industrial workbench, we got the spacesuit workbench, and we got the weapon workbench down here. This is a Tayo. Then we've got the docking port underneath. And then if we keep going this way, we have just into the... Not a lot to this ship. Quite like that. The bridge is more than adequate for what we're going with, though. Got the pilot seat there, got the co-pilot, the navigator, and then we've got 2 seats here for potentially like weapons officers necessarily, but maybe not considering it doesn't have turrets. But anyway, really like this bridge, very sexy. And take her off, see how she performs in space. Yeah, look at that, very nice. I have a perk that increases my power by 5, so oh no, salamanders do have 4 legs. Do all have 4 legs? Oh, interesting.
We're locking into orbit now.
Is it skinks? I know there's like a creature that only has 2 legs. Anyway, so quick little weapon test. Oh, that's kind of weird. So they're coming through. I don't know why they're coming through there. That's a bit obtrusive, considering considering the weapons are mounted underneath the cockpit. Oh, actually, it might be because I think there might be one merged, potentially. Yeah, I think there's one merged. That's probably why it's doing that. We'll have to look into it. So it's got the primary weapons with the secondary particles. We got those missile pods. Ooh, boost speed. It's very kind of not very agile, which makes sense because it's pretty heavy. It's got a base speed of 140, which makes sense because it's using some B-class stuff. We got a boost speed of 520. Not too bad, not too bad. Agility test. We'll pull her down. Agility test. It's not incredibly unagile, or but it's still quite like sluggish. We'll roll there. And then not too bad. All right, we're gonna get down to the planet. I will show you how to build this bad boy. All right, so here we are in the teardown. We'll just go through some of the parts real quick. So we've got a demo spine A, a spine C, a spine C aft, and then 3 spine Ds. They make up the actual spine of the vessel. We've got 2 of these Hope 55 landing gear. We've got 2 Stroud braking engines. 2 Hope Tech pipes, 4. Got 2 Nova wings with some Hunter Mag 450 missile launchers on them. These are Horizon Defense, B-Class, 4875 range, 1 fire rate, 94.49 hull and shield damage, and 3 power. And then for the engines, we've got 4 of these SA 4330 engines from Slate Aerospace, A-Class, 2 power, 15,240 engine thrust, and 3220 maneuvering thrust. And then we've got 2 more mounted under here. And then for the other weapons, we've got some Vanguard Hellfire autocannons, B-Class, 1040 range, 7.5 fire rate, 18 hull damage, and 2 max power. And then we've got, final weapon is the Vanguard Obliterator auto projectors, A-Class, 3899.99 range, 6.65 fire rate, 11 hull and shield damage, and 2 power. So the general layout of, I'll show you the top first. The kind of the middle section consists of the Viking CP220 cockpit, Stroud Eklund, 280. Excuse me, 280 cargo and 4 crew station. And then on the sides here, we've got those Horizon weapon mounts with 4 of these auto projectors, 2 on each side. Underneath, we've got the 2 Hellfires. And at the back here, we've got the Deimos all-in-one berth 3x1. And then we've got 3 sets of Panoptes De Gamma 1020 cargo holes from Panoptes, 320 each. Real quick, Rihibs, if there's any, I'll pin your comment regardless, but if there's anything I made a mistake on, if you want to like use that to kind of let me know, and also just if anyone has any questions, you can kind of direct them towards Rihibs. And then the back here, we've got the SAE 5660 engine for Slate Aerospace, B-Class, 3 power, 24,300 engine thrust, 5550 maneuvering. And then we've got 2 of these Deimos Wing A's. So for the kind of the bottom level of the vessel, we've got the NG6 landing bay from Nova Galactic. And then we've got 2 of these SA 4330 engines from Slate Aerospace, the same ones as these ones. They're just kind of functioning down. And then we've got these 2 Caravel V102 cargo holds, 300 cargo each. They are merged in. They're connected to each of the engine thingies, engine bays. Then at the back here, we've got the Teo 2x1 bottom workshop A. And then we have merged in here, we have quite a few, so I'm going to show you. So we have a Deimos Hull A. We have an Aurora 13G grav drive. We have a 104DS mag inertial reactor. We've got the shield, fuel tank, and we've got... So real quick, so we've got the Aurora 13G grav drive from Deep Core, B class, 10 power, 33 jump thrust, which gives us 25. Got the 104DS mag inertial reactor from Dogstar, B class, 39 power, 1125 hull. Got the H30 Atlas Helium 3 tank from Dogstar, 400. We've got the 28T Defender shield generator from Dogstar, B class, 12 power, 1500 shield. And then we've got the final Vanguard cannon. So the way we're going to set this up is it's pretty straightforward. We're just going to it's going to look something like that. And then we're going to effectively start snapping each piece on like so. So what we're going to do first is, whoops. So we're going to, it's going to lay out something like this. It's going to be like a little T-shape. And then we're going to snap these up like so. And then we're going to snap that up. So we're going to start by placing, we already have the hull A in position. So we're going to grab this equipment plate and this Hellfire autocannon, and we're going to highlight the Deimos hull. And then if we, okay, so this is going to be slightly problematic. So we can't, because of where I am, we can't actually lower this with this equipment plate because we don't have access to it, but I'm going to show you what you would do. So I'm going to remove the equipment plate and we're just going to pretend this is here. This is why with a lot of these things, you're better off building most of the structural pieces at your base or your outpost. So you just grab the pieces, and then if you press Y and you duplicate them down, you'll notice it now disappears. Now, obviously, in this situation, that's not fully like there because you would need to have this piece with it too. But that's just how you would do it. So we've got that piece first, and then we're going to move on to the reactor. Exact same situation again. Just duplicate it down. It's the reactor. Now we're going to do the grav drive. Same situation again. Just duplicate down. Each time, once it duplicates down, you delete the bottom piece and you delete the top. And then we have these, finally, we have these two. These are the fuel tank and the shield generator, and we just duplicate down. And then that is pretty much everything is in place there, exactly like so. And then you can kind of delete everything else. Now, next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just kind of connect these together. So it's a simple, just these two pieces. Snap here, these two pieces, and then the engine on the back. Now, for the main body of the vessel, so you'll notice how here we've got this kind of setup in a way. I'm going to move this briefly just to kind of show you. So if we put this over here. So what we want to do, got our main vessel, and we just snap this in like so, and that snaps nice and perfectly. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to move two of these cargo holes, these Dagama cargo holes. And the first thing you're going to want to do is we're going to want to get the engines in place. So the engines sit at the back there. So basically what you want to do is you want to attach these top engines first, like so. Exactly like that. Now, they're going to have a bit of issue playing ball because the Dagama, these things kind of get in the way. So the best thing I would recommend doing is moving the back ones. Just because less flipping, put them in there, and then just put this in here and just flip it back like so. And then save again. Like so. And then we're going to attach the bottom sections now. So these are kind of, you notice how these are like set up. So with these ones, you can obviously have them different areas. These ones are set to look like this. Like so. And then the exact same thing on the other side there. And then finally, you're going to get your caravels for this section. And you're going to notice they snap in with the red. You just want to flip them and flip them back like so. Same again. Snaps in, flip it back like so. Now, next, what we're going to want to do is we're going to extend up. So we're going to get one of these bad boys here. And we are going to grab these and these. Again, we're going to have issue with this because we can't technically duplicate them because of the location, but I will show you how you would duplicate them just for, so we're going to use one. So basically, all you want to do is you want to grab it and duplicate. Oh, wait, sorry, we need to move this piece first. I'm an idiot. So you just want to grab both of them and then duplicate them, and then you'll notice how they snap down like so. And you'll know you've done it right because these will stick out ever so slightly like that. The reason for these sticking out is this is where we're going to be mounting the landing gear. So both sides will look like that. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to, again, we're going to make a little kind of a scaffold. And we're going to extend this out a little bit like so. So first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to grab these two Panoptes cargo holes and we're going to snap them there. And then we're going to delete these. And then we're going to highlight these. And we're going to highlight this piece. And we can't duplicate these down, yes, again, because of where we are, but I'm going to just show you. I'm going to delete these just so we can show you that these do kind of slot down. So you notice how they slot up that time? That's perfect. Just delete these ones. And then we're going to just do it again. Oh, whoops. Delete. And then they have snapped down like so. Now you notice they're there. They're kind of a bit hard to see, but they are there inside the... So they are there. There's the gamma. And then we're going to just put these back here. And then the final kind of like tricky-ish piece is we're going to basically do a little scaffold again. These little winglets. You're just going to mount these like winglets here. They're going to sit directly above the horizon weapon mounts like so. And then you're just going to again make a little scaffold. Can this go down? No, I need to do one more. And we're just going to grab these, and we're going to duplicate it down. Sometimes it'll duplicate up, if that's fine. Just highlight the bottom ones, and then duplicate down like so. And then we're going to delete these like that. And then these pieces, these just simply slot in. At the bottom, it's just a simple flip and flip it back. We don't even need to flip these ones, actually. I'm idiotic. And then these pieces, actually these are the pieces that go here. I am an idiot. These slot in here at the bottom. Now once again, what you probably want to do is what I should have did, but I have a habit of doing these arseways. So we're going to remove these first. And we're going to slot these in at the bottom. We're going to... Why is it not letting me zoom in? That's kind of weird. Okay, so we're going to... Nice slot if I move the bottom. Perfect. Okay, so we're just going to remove the bottom snap point, or the bottom obliterator for the moment, just so we can kind of get these in. So they're nice and fancy. And then what we're going to do is these snap in here, so it's just a simple flip. Like so. And then we're going to, in order to get these bottom obliterators back, you just basically look at the top ones and duplicate. And then we're going to do what we were doing with the scaffolding. We're going to do that again with these winglets. Just to make it all nice. And we're going to extend this out a little bit. Like that. Thing is, when you do this kind of like merging down, they don't have to be on the same level. They can be higher or lower, but I just like having them on the same level. Then we're going to duplicate down. It'll duplicate up first sometimes. That's perfectly fine. Just duplicate the bottom ones. And there we go. They're all in position like so. And then we're just going to add our landing gear. Snap that one there. Snap that one. I forgot. We don't have a second one snapped over here, so we would obviously, if you were building this. And this would snap in here, like so. And then finally with the spine. Just going to grab all these. And they basically just sit exactly like this. So that's the vessel there. Now, obviously, it's going to come up as error because I'm not where I should be. So I'm going to just quickly cancel modifications, and you can see there that's it fully done. Like I was saying, if you you'd have to build this at your outpost. It'd be the best way to do for structural pieces because currently where I am at New Atlantis, we don't have access to certain pieces. Like, for instance, we don't have access to these Stroud engine bracers, and we don't have access to that gun or the Tayo equipment plate. All in all, Rihibs, it's a very, very nice ship. The only kind of criticism I would say is I probably would remove the Hellfire cannon that is mounted there inside the hull A piece, just for the simple reason that it glitches through and it kind of looks a bit funky when you shoot. The other thing I would say is I would probably remove the missiles potentially and add a turret. Just because I feel like with the body of this ship, I feel like a turret would suit it really nicely. See what turrets we have available. I'd probably go with some of the particle. Yeah, some of these neutron turrets here. You could obviously go the route of putting. You could have like, god damn, it takes so long to go down. You could have two little turrets here, like so, and then you could have one mounted on the front. You could obviously modify your spine a little bit. Just I feel like it looked nice. That's just me. I like turrets, just because I feel like turrets make the ship a little bit more advanced looking. But yeah, so thank you, Rihibs, for sending in that ship. Let Rihibs know what you guys think of it in the comments, and if you have any questions, there will be a pinned comment. Rihibs will be able to kind of any issues I have done with the ship, or if you guys want to ask some questions. So yeah, all in all, really cool ship. If you're interested in submitting a ship, or if you just would like to kind of chat to some like-minded individuals, we have a Discord. The link will be in my YouTube bio. It's called Starfield's Anonymous, and we just basically chat about things. But yeah, if you do want to submit a ship for review, if you just go on Starfield Anonymous and you choose your little faction role, it's just the main faction Starfield, just gives you a little cool color. And then there is a section called ship submission. You basically just post a picture of the ship, and then it gets kind of forwarded to like a kind of an area where I can stockpile everything, and then eventually I will get back to you. But yeah, so yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this sort of content, and check out some other videos. Bye bye.